feature event left, and another night will be in the record books here at Can-Am. Thanks again for everybody for coming out. We certainly do appreciate it. Hopefully you're able to join us next week right here. Friday night mechanics race is on the card, along with the full program in all divisions. Give you the starting lineup as the drivers make their way on out. 3 different winners to start the year in the first 3 events. It was Bruno Richard on April 25th, Andrew Hennessy on May the 2nd, and Josh Verne Jr. back on May the 16th, the last time we were here. So Jon Liberty slated to go from the pole. The 6 outside will be George Sanford, the 25. Row 2, Nick Webb, 27. 28, Tucker Donath. Row number 3, Bruno Richard, 72. 1 of Josh Verne Jr. winner here a couple of weeks ago. Row number 4, Tiger Chapman, the 271. 93, Guy Gosselin. Row 5, Patrick Nolan, the 557, along with the 87 of Andrew Hennessy. Row 6, Ken Klinkowsky in the 30. 71 of Jason Breezee. Row number 7, Chad Kramer, the 89N, 89X, that's Chris Nethers. Row number 8, James Kiah in the 08, 74 of Will Fisher. That's your starting lineup for the Panther Frameworx Crate Sprint Cars. 20 laps will be the distance to close out the night here at Can-Am. Another great night of racing. Again, next week, full program. 5 divisions be on hand. Racing gets underway at 7 o'clock.
Chad Kramer is 189. Chris
So here we
Nethers
go,
is
20 laps.
89. Josh Verne Jr. is the other one.
For the Panther Frameworx Crate Sprint Cars. Could we get our 4th different winner in this class this season? We're about ready to find out. Green flag set to come out off of turn 4 this time. As we get set to close out another night. are ready to go. Jon Liberty and George Sanford on the front row. We saw this a couple of weeks ago between these two drivers. Green lights are on and we're underway. Down the back straightaway, Jon Liberty grabs the lead early on. Sanford back to second. Tucker Donath is closing quickly already. He's up to third as they exit turn number 3 and 4 and down to the line. Jon Liberty in control. George Sanford, Tucker Donath back there to the 3 spot as Josh Verne Jr. holding on to 4th at the moment. Nick Webb up to the 5 spot. Bruno Richard, our opening day winner, is 6th as they work through turn number 3 and 4 and back down to the stripe this time by for lap number 2. Drivers starting to get into a groove down on that inside portion of the racetrack. Haven't seen too many drivers trying to step out of line whatsoever here tonight as they work down across the line and lap number 3. George Sanford right there in spot number 2. As we mentioned earlier tonight, getting better and better every time he straps behind the wheel of this 25 sprint car. A lot of laps around this racetrack and a few feature wins to his credit as well. Down to the stripe, Sanford still second. Tucker Donath, Josh Verne Jr. and Nick Webb. That's your top 5. Nick Webb right there in position number 5, having an outstanding start to his rookie campaign in the sprint car. Says it's nothing like what he'd been driving before in a 358 modified, but he is having some success early on in the season as they cross the stripe for lap number 5. 15 laps left to go. Jon Liberty has led all the way. George Sanford, Tucker Donath, Josh Verne Jr. chasing him from spots 2, 3, and 4 at the moment as everybody's spacing themselves out about even around the racetrack as they come down across the line at lap number 6. 6 laps are complete, and Jon Liberty, who nearly came away with his first career win a couple of weeks ago back on May the 16th, would love nothing better than to lead all 20 laps here tonight, get it done and over with, and finally etch his name into the record books as a Can-Am Speedway feature winner. In the meantime, we got a good battle going on for the 5 spot. Nick Webb had it for a moment, but Bruno Richard, a little more experience behind the wheel in these race cars. Of course, Bruno, longtime competitor in full fender competition here, Pro Stock champion a few seasons ago, holding on to position number 5 right now. Nick Webb back to 6th, Ken Klinkowsky is 7th, Guy Gosselin is 8th, Andrew Hennessy 9th, and Tiger Chapman completes the top 10. In the meantime, your leader into turn number 3 and 4, George Sanford still holding on to 2nd, Tucker Donath trying to do everything he can to run him down from spot number 3 as we work lap number 9. We'll have 10 in the books next time by as Jon Liberty trying to run away and hide from a quality field, but George Sanford is hungry to get back to victory lane. He's got a lot of ground to make up though as we work the halfway point, 10 down, 10 to go. It has been all Jon Liberty right from the drop of the green flag. He started on pole, jumped out in front, and has not looked back. We got a car around. It's Patrick Nolan in the 557. He has spun around over there in turn number 4, and the yellow lights are on with 10 in the books. So great opening 10 laps there for Jon Liberty. He's trying to lead the next 10. 10 laps are complete. George Sanford is going to pull up alongside Jon Liberty. We'll see if Sanford can get a better restart as Can-Am Speedway pace truck from Bob Johnson Auto Group gets up out of the way of the field as they come through turn number 3 and 4. Jon Liberty, a good restart, jumps out in front of Sanford. We're back to green. And again, Liberty up in front. Josh Verne Jr. makes a big move to the high lane. He gets around Nick Webb, and we got Patrick Nolan around again in turn number 1 and 2. Yellow lights are back on one more time, and Josh Verne Jr. was just about to make a big move for second there. Not able to get by, so we'll do it again.
Chevy.
You'd have to ask Joey.
No, that's what I say. I wonder. How the hell would he know?
Back to green, everybody where they need to be, and we're underway. And Josh Verne Jr., that outside lane is cleaned off enough where he can get out there and start to make some passes. And with these race cars, once you get strung out, it is hard to pass. And right now, Jon Liberty trying to make it tough on everybody to get by him. He's got the lead. Sanford able to fend off Josh Verne Jr. for the moment. Verne up to third. Bruno Richard has gotten around the 28 of Tucker Donath to move to the 4 spot as they exit turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Everybody in that single file formation through turn number 3 and 4. Down across the line, Jon Liberty looking for his first ever win with 8 laps to go. Liberty in control. One of Verne back there behind George Sanford in spot number 3, trying to get after the top 2. Bruno Richard is up to 4th right now. Tucker Donath has slid back a couple of spots as he holds on to position number 5. Down across the line once again. Jon Liberty's got a perfect handling race car at the moment as he sets it up down the back straightaway. George Sanford has done everything right here tonight, but trying to run down at Jon Liberty, it has been tough to do, and Sanford slowly picking away at that lead. He's narrowed it down to a couple of car lengths now as they go down the back straightaway off of turn number 2. Sanford looks like he's a little bit better in turn number 3 and 4 as Liberty washes way up the racetrack again. Here comes Sanford. He's closing the gap this time down across the line. 2 car length advantage for Jon Liberty into turn number 1 and 2 with 5 to go. Just when we thought Jon Liberty was going to run away and hide from the rest of the field, George Sanford is on the move right now, and he's closing quickly into turn number 3 and 4. Liberty once again way up the racetrack. Here comes Sanford after him down the front straightaway. It's a car length separation with 4 to go. George George Sanford eyeing his first ever sprint car win. But he gets a little out of shape off of corner number 2. That's going to allow for Liberty to scoot away by about 3 car lengths into turn number 3 and 4. But again, Jon Liberty, the handling is just going away in turn number 3 and 4. Josh Verne Jr. watching this battle from third. Would love to get up there and try to challenge the 2 drivers in front of him if he possibly can, as they work it down the back straightaway. We will have 2 laps left to go. This race is far from over with. It's come down across the line. Once again, Sanford a little out of shape off of turn number 2. That's going to open the door for Liberty to scoot away as they work in lap 18. Josh Verne Jr., Bruno Richard, Tucker Donath. That is your top 5 running order at this time. White flag is in the air. Jon Liberty eyeing his first ever sprint car win in Can-Am. But George Sanford has not won in a long time as well. White flag is in the air. Final trip around the Can-Am Speedway for Jon Liberty. Liberty washes white in turn number 2. Opens up the door for George Sanford. He's closing quickly into turn number 3 and 4. Liberty drives it deep into the corner. Did he overcook the turn? No, sir. It's Jon Liberty to victory lane for the first time. Sanford, Josh Verne, George Sanford, Bruno Richard, and Tucker Donath, your top 5.